because it helps me to concentrate. Um, when I'm doing my yoga, just make it fun. I have a DJ playing. Anybody that knows me, knows that I love a good DJ. Okay, playing the tunes, because we are going to work the thing tonight. Okay, so in March, we'll be doing a fun class that's hip focused. Then we'll be working with our hips, moving our hips. Because remember, if we have strong hips, then we have a strong core, strong back, strong shoulders, strong knees, promotes a strong posture, okay? So tonight's class, let's focus on tonight. Tonight, we're still on our hip and hamstring series, okay? We're going to do a little bit more motion on that. So we're going to start off by standing. Keep your blocks closed because you will need them. So do you have your blocks? Check. Do you have your water? Check. Are you happy? Check. Yes. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I have my legs nice and wide, toes are pointed out, like we do every class when we're together. Perfect. I'm going to take my time and sweep all the way up. Bring your hands up. Exhaling down. Perfect. And up. Exhale. And up. Perfect. Exhaling down. Keep going all the way up. Exhale. Perfect. We're going for one more. And stretch. Perfect. Bring those hands to the side. And we're going to move from side to side. Stretch. Breathing through. Perfect. Breathe. Keep stretching those inner thighs. Perfect. Just rocking from side to side. Perfect. Today, we did a killer workout with the weights. And I did a little bit of a workout this morning for 2 hours with weights. My arms are so sore. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the blocks. See the blocks right in front of you. I have my blocks right in between my legs. Whoever is commenting, I see it. I can't read it because I ain't got no glasses. But thank you, and how y'all doing, and I love y'all. All right, let's go ahead and stretch. Forward bend. I'm going to have my blocks here so I can hold on to them. Maybe you hold them on as tallest position so you can really get into that stretch. We're going from side to side. Did y'all say y'all like the Erica Badu in the background? Perfect. Really stretch those legs. Perfect. Bring it onto its medium shortest side. Side to side. Perfect. And bring it all the way flat if you can. We're not here forever. We're just pressing in. Feeling for that deep stretch. Oh, that feels really good. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Perfect. Coming up, all the way up. That felt great. Who said that? Okay. Let me fix my sock. Oh, excuse me. Let me blow my nose. The one thing I hate for sure is sneezing and not having tissue nearby or a way to wash my hands. So excuse me for that. But we're back. This is live, okay? When it's live, it's like that. All right, let's go ahead and kick those blocks at the top of the mat. We're going to go ahead and work on our backside. We're concentrating on those hamstrings and our calf muscles. We're going to have a good time. We're going to take our time. We're going to go in and out of each position. starting with downward dog. So normally I take you on a flow where we go straight into mountain pose, to ragdoll pose, to bend and stretch, and straight into downward dog. But today, we're going to go straight into downward dog, okay? And then we'll work on our flow. So bring your blocks out to the side where you can bring or land onto your hands. So I have my hands placed on top of the blocks. I'm going to walk my feet out one step. Perfect. Your hips should be in the air. And we're going to paddle. Bringing each knee up and down, lifting your heels. Breathe. Perfect. How does that feel? Amazing. Can you walk your legs up just a little bit? Keeping your hips in the air. Continuing to paddle. Perfect. Get a little bit closer. Oh! And we're going to bend and stretch. Perfect. And let's walk it out. Back into downward dog. Can you press your chest into your lap? Keeping the hips in the air. Perfect. Exhale. Come out a little bit and paddle. Really stretch those hamstrings. Keep on going. Does that feel amazing? Yes, it does. Perfect. Walk the feet up. Taking your time. Paddle. Perfect. Walk it up. Oh! Perfect. And bring it down. Hips are down. Maybe this is too much for you, and that's okay. Or maybe you're in that yogi squat like we did yesterday. Perfect. If you can't do this yet, you can always stack the blocks and sit on top of the blocks. That's great too. A perfect yogi stretch ain't never, ever, ever hurt anybody. We're holding. Perfect. And when you're ready, place your palms onto the mat. We're sending the hips up, big stretch. Perfect. Coming up nice and slow. If you've ever done a class with me live, we've done this in the chair before, where we go from a sitting position and we come all the way up. That's not the easiest thing to do, but the more and more you do it, the better you get at it, okay? I promise. So let's go back one more time so we can hit that yogi squat. I'm going to pull my blocks out in front of me. And I'm bringing whoever is commenting, I want to let you know I love you and thank you. And subscribe, y'all. We're at 500. Oh! All right. Hands up into mountain pose. Stretching up nice and high. Exhaling forward bend. We're bringing our hands up to our elbows as we rock side to side. In ragdoll pose. Perfect. Hands back to the blocks. Can you walk your feet out one step? Paddle. Continue into paddle. That feels really good. Perfect. Walk those feet up. Perfect. And paddle. We call this an elephant walk. Keep going. Perfect. Walk the feet up just a little bit more. Maybe bring your feet out to the side. Point those toes. Can you drop the hips down into your yogi squat? Perfect. You guys did it. We're just here. We're holding and we're breathing. Perfect. Move the blocks to the side and release. We're coming all the way down to the mat. We're going to start on all fours. We're going to start off with a little bit of cat-cow. Coming in and out of each position. Really arch your spine and send your head back. Exhale and down, chin to chest. And out. Exhaling down. And out. Perfect. Last time. Walk it out. One step. We're going to lower the hips down. Rotate and shoulders away from the ears. We're in upward dog. And we're coming up. Send the hips back. Arms are out and stretching. Perfect. That felt amazing. All right, let's go ahead and get into our pigeon pose. Where we bring one leg in between our arms and send the backward nice and long. All right. We're holding here for just a little bit. All right, and so we can get into that position together. I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. We're starting off in quadruped position. Can you bring up your right knee in between your arms, sending your back leg down to straight? Perfect. You can hang out here. If that's a little too tight, you can always slip a block under there and just lean onto it. Perfect. Or you can just hold the blocks out to the side and let it hold up your arms on both sides. Perfect. Head is back. We're really stretching. This works for your quad muscles and your inner thighs. Notice how my back leg is nice and long. Kick it out as long as you can, as if you're attempting to hit the splits. Perfect. When you're ready, bring those blocks out in front of you and lay flat onto your elbows. Perfect. Holding this position, we're just chilling, hanging with our friends. Can you take your back leg up? Maybe you hold here, or maybe you're here. Perfect. And release. That felt great. We're coming up. We're taking our time and paddle. Paddle your feet again. We're back in that downward dog. Remember, I said downward dog is the new move for tonight. Perfect. And we're going back down. We're going back into quadruped. I'm going to send my left leg up in between my arms, keeping my back leg out. Holding here. Perfect. This feels great. We can literally do this forever. Go ahead, Aaliyah. Your style. Can you kick up your front leg or back leg? Maybe you're holding here, or maybe you pull it in and just hold. Is this easy? Absolutely not. Perfect. And release. I'm kicking those toes back and paddling. Perfect. And release. Lower those knees down. I'm coming all the way down. Kick your blocks off to the side. My hands are here. We're going to take our time. I'm coming up nice and slow. Half back. Perfect. We're just breathing. Push the mat away. Exhale and down. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into another move. I am going to show you another way to crack that spine. Also, we're going to kick our leg behind us. Okay, so this works our hips and our back. But we're going to start off laying flat on our stomach, if that's possible for you. If it's easier for you, you know you can always do this on the bed. Okay, we're on the same page. So we're going down, getting onto the mat nice and flat. Can you bring your arms out into a T? Perfect. I'm having trouble with this top. Good Lord. All right, give me a second. We're live. All right, I'm down. Trying to protect the boobs. And we're here. Arms are out to a T. Can you take your right knee up and cross it over? Perfect. Feel that stretch. Open up those hips. Perfect. Back to center. And we're going to do that on the other side. Kick it up and over. coming into all fours. We're going straight into puppy pose. Perfect. And release. Let's lower all the way down. Yet again. Why? Because we're crazy like that. How y'all liking the music? That's my song right there. Okay, so I'm back on my stomach again. I'm going to raise up my right foot. I'm reaching for my toe. I'm just bringing it all the way back. Feeling for that stretch. No, this is not easy, y'all. But it's possible. Okay. Release that, and let's do that on the other side. Bringing up your opposite leg. Reaching for your toes. Bring your feet back. Perfect. And now let's do that with both hands because we're crazy. Bring both hands behind you and reach for those feet. Get your chest off the mat as much as possible and hold here. Perfect. And release. That felt amazing. Send those hips back. Puppy pose. Perfect. And release. When I said that was a lot of work, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. But the music always gets us through. We only got but a few more minutes, so we're going to use our time wisely. If you have water, take your water raid with me. Take me out your... Y'all didn't know I could sing? Baby. Now, I honestly might get in trouble for playing this music on this channel. But it is what it is. All right, now let's get into some fun stuff. We're going to do a little bit of lizard pose. We're back on all fours, so get on all fours when you're ready. Can you bring both palms to one side of the mat? And I'm going to bring up my right foot. Big stretch. I'm going to walk my hands to the top of the mat and draw my hips down. Creating a nice deep stretch for my hips and inner thighs. Coming out of that nice and easy. Keep this front leg up there. Bring those toes up. Bring your head down. And breathe. Perfect. Back together. Bring those palms together. I'm going to kick my toes off to the side as I come into lizard pose. But if you have your blocks, use your blocks to hold your posture up. Perfect. I'm going to send that back leg down as I come onto my elbows. And just hang out here and stretch. Perfect. Coming all the way up. And kick that front leg all the way to straight. Head is down. Perfect. And we're going back for more. Why? Because we're crazy. Kick your toes off to the side of the mat. Draw the hips down and open the inner thigh. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. I cannot play this song. I did not know it was going to take a... See, that's why I can't play music live. All right. There we go. And open. Perfect. Kick that toe out. We're going down. Head is down. Perfect. And release. We're going to go ahead and work the pelvis as we go into cat-cow as our transitional move. Really focus on pushing your hips back, tailbone in the air, head is back. Exhale and round the spine, chin to chest. Perfect. Back to neutral. I'm going to sit my blocks to the side as I pull my hands, palms to one side. Bring up your left foot. Scrunch those toes to the top of the mat and draw your hips down. Perfect. As if you're trying to set yourself up for a split. One day I'll get there. Not today. And walk it back. Bring your head down. walking it out. I'm gonna kick my toes out to the side of the mat, and I'm gonna use my blocks for my lizard pose. Coming all the way down. Feel for that stretch. After the day I had, I needed this stretch, y'all. I did 400 pounds on my legs. My legs are hurting and screaming. Perfect. Back up. Toes are out. And then I decided to do weights for my senior class, and y'all did really good. Shout out to Camp Truett. Perfect. And one more time, I'm going to draw down my hips as I open up my inner thigh. Keeping my chest open. I'm breathing through. We're breathing because we love it here. Sweet Lord. Perfect. And release. That felt amazing. All right, we did all the things. We're going to end on butterfly pose. Perfect. I'm going to bring my watch is keeping up with all the moves I did today. And it's probably like, she's crazy. All right, bring your toes or your inner soles together. And we're just going to concentrate on bringing your knees down to the mat. We're breathing. This is not an exercise to do fast. I want you to concentrate on bringing those knees down to the mat, keeping your inner thighs stretched out. Maybe we're rocking back and forth, side to side. We're doing a cool down from here. Nothing too spicy. Can you come forward? Holding those toes accountable, bringing those knees down. Perfect. And guess what? Maybe this is all you can do, and that is okay. You're concentrating on bringing the knees down. You'll get there eventually. We're breathing. That feels so good. All right. We're doing all of the things to work those hips. I'm going to kick one leg out in front of me, and I'm crossing over to the other side. So if you have one knee bent, keep it there and take your front leg and cross over. Perfect. We're just doing a nice little butterfly twist. Perfect. We're breathing through. Left leg is crossed over the right. I'm going to twist my spine, keeping my shoulders back. Head is open for air. And the music is finally right, because I don't know what I was doing. Okay. Just forgive me in advance. Sometimes I like to try new stuff. Let's cross over onto the other side. We're breathing. Chest is open, shoulders back. Deep inhale. Perfect. And release. Let's go straight into easy pose. As we concentrate now, easy pose can look like you stacking one leg on top of the other. Maybe you're sitting Indian style. Whichever one you want to do is okay. Perfect. We're going to go in for a stretch all the way over. Keeping the hips onto the mat. And exhale to the other side. I'm just stretching everything that we just worked right back out. Perfect. Again. Big stretch. Perfect. Moving on to the other side and stretch. Perfect. Forward bend. If you're holding on to your blocks, that's totally fine. This is one of those moves that you can do. I'll encourage y'all to do it because it stretches out your hips and lower back. We're going to balance our forehead onto the top of the blocks. I have two blocks stacked on top of each other. This is totally optional. Maybe you're just going to stop and be here, and that's okay. And if you want the extra spice, join me as we bring our forehead to the block. I'm going to bring my hands behind me. And I'm going to scoot up to the block a little bit. And I'm going to draw my head down onto the block. And release. Whoa, that was hard. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the opportunity to go ahead and close here. We did so good. We're gonna breathe in through the nose, exhale slowly through the mouth, and release this class from our energy. We had a really good time. I hope your hips feel nice and worked. On Thursday, we'll be concentrating on the same movements, but with the chair, so it'll be a little bit easier and more slow and go. All right, so we're here. Let's breathe first, I'm sorry. Then we'll close. So I'm bringing my thumb and my middle finger together, rotating my shoulders back. And we're gonna take a deep inhale through the mouth, through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. What am I saying? All right, here we go. Deep inhale. And exhale. Perfect. And again, deep inhale in. And exhale. One more time, deep inhale. Hold. And exhale. That was amazing. All right, thank you guys for joining me, and I'm going to say it now. I love y'all so much. Thank you to getting me to 500 subscribers. I do have a name of a person that's winning the yoga box. I can't remember her name, but she knows who she is, as I told her who she was today. And when I will remember it, I should create a post about it, show off the box so you guys can see the box. And hopefully she'll let me go ahead and post her as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close here as I bow to you guys and tell you thank you. Truly know I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing for those that have. And I want you to bring that thank you back to yourself, because we don't thank ourselves enough. Thank your hips. They get you through the day. You get to sit down and stand up and walk. Okay, it's your hips that's doing that. And of course, the good Lord above. We'll never close without always thanking the Most High for giving us strength and breath in our bodies to do a class like today. Amen? Amen. So let's go ahead and close here. Thank you. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. Bring it back and tell yourself thank you. Perfect and sweet handsome sky. We always thank the Most High. Thank you for giving us the strength and breath to do a crazy class with me. All right. Let's go ahead and read these comments because it looks like it's jumping in the chat. All right, let's see what y'all are leaving me. Let's see what we got. How do I see every time? I can't see. Amazing! Who's this? That's Ava. That's mommy's little baby. Yeah, Millie. Who is that? Hi from Kim True. I told you Kim True was on it today, y'all. Kim True did the thing today. Oh, thank you. You are looking so. Thank you. Steve and Elliot, keep going. If you are still here and you're watching, mental health, we all need to hear about a little bit of mental. Let me tell you somebody real quick. This is the end of the live, but this is when things get real in the field, okay? I follow somebody on YouTube. His name is, what is his name? What is this man's name? He real nice. And easy on the eyes, child. Oh, Lord. Zeb Tally. Zeb Tally on YouTube. When I say he'll get you through, okay? He'll get you through some of the toughest times in your life that you might be going through. It might be a divorce. It could be breakup. It could be you grieving. You know how you can grieve somebody like that has passed on. Dealing with family members who are, stuck in their ways. Zeb Tally here on YouTube. That's who you guys take the time, research him, follow. He got so many videos, and he usually goes live on Thursdays. Thursdays, and the time varies anywhere from 9 to 10, sometimes at 8 o'clock. But anyway, working with him, and I've been to 2 of his tours where he promotes his books and stuff like that. When I say that man is amazing, y'all follow him. For anybody who's thinking about starting a channel about mental health, that was for you, Stephen Elliott. Follow him, and also do some work with him, and he's just amazing. That's all I have to say. I'll go ahead and close here. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. How you do this? Now how you do this when you get off the thing? Oh Lord, now you gotta get this there. How you do that? So I usually just hit one button and say you're off.